channel. On this channel, I share with you the journey from rags to riches, or yeah, rags to riches. And it's not just the external, it's the internal as well. I have a podcast. It's called the Health via Wealth podcast. I will be posting that here momentarily. Now that I am a father and business owner, it's extremely difficult, but it's making me realize that I cannot do everything. Um, my personality, when it came to basically everything, like business included, was that I'll just do it all. I'm gonna do it all. Yes, yes, yes. Say yes to everything. But now it's an interesting turn of events that I now have to say no to a lot of things, a lot of people, a lot of situations and meetings and what have you, to in order to have my time back. I just ordered this book from Dan Martell called Buy Back My Time. I'm excited to check that out. I actually listened to or had the chance to ask him a question on a podcast from my guy Pace, my friend and mentor. Big shout out. He's been very helpful along this journey, and he's one of the main reasons why we have our first property that's our rental. And we're working on a few other ones. So as I unfold this to you, you already know I have a lot going on. But the main thing here, especially on this live that I want to share with you guys, is episode number 5, I believe. And this is my way of holding myself accountable and being able to be consistent throughout this whole journey. I did not do a live last week, which was last week was a lot, but even still, it's no excuse. I should have been able to go live. But I want to give you guys an update on scaling my cleaning business to 7 figures. And this is episode number 5. So that being said, this week I've been able to finish my hiring funnel, and I got a payroll processing company that's going to be about $66 to $95 per processing of a payments to employees. That doesn't include workers' comp. So I'm putting together all these costs of goods sold, essentially. So each time that would just be an expense. It would just be an expense that I'll have to categorize this. And I actually got rid of my accountant. I had to fire my accountant because he's reconciling my books once a year, and I was paying him every month $300 a month, and he was only reconciling my accounting for one time. That's my fault, though. It took me a few years to even figure that out. I have been running away from accounting. Hey, what's up, everybody? Everybody that's coming in live, drop where you're coming in live from. But I just fired my accountant a couple days ago. He was a really cool guy, but nonetheless, I had to figure out my numbers for myself, because I noticed that even though we were making a lot more money starting from 2019 when we first got into business, our expenses were going astronomical. And in my eyes, I'm like, okay, I have an accountant. He's supposed to be able to tell me these things. Unbeknownst to me, I had to be able to take the reins back, because if I don't know the numbers, I cannot then grow the numbers. For anybody that's doing this journey themselves and you have a business, if you do not know your numbers, it's going to be very difficult in order to scale and grow out of where you are, because as a business, we're always wanting to grow, right? So even as individuals, actually. So that being said, I had to get rid of them. So I'm learning the in and outs of my cost of goods sold, my accounting, and so on and so forth. And I created my hiring funnel. So now I'm going to be hiring people. I just need to put an ad out on Indeed and get some people on board. We're going to be paying $20 an hour starting out. And there's going to be room for growth in the company. So they're going to be able to manage, train, and do supervisor type of stuff. Ultimately, I'm looking to get about 5 people this month. When I say that, it feels like it's like, damn, I got to get 5 employees a month that I have to tend to. Like it's not just getting people like they're just cogs in the machine, but these are actually humans that have lives and have a well-being that essentially I'd have to take care of. But they are going to be part-time starting out, and it's going to be communicated throughout the Indeed posting that I list. I might use another hiring process as well, or hiring platform. If anybody knows of any other hiring platforms, definitely let me know. I would love to check those out. Where are you guys coming in live from? Please drop it in. It is a snowy day out here in Colorado. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm outside the gym right now. I'm about to get a workout in, but it's been a while since I've done a live. It's been a week. But I wanted to give you guys an update as to how things are going. Last month in October, we hit a record $30,000 for a month. So big shout out to the team. Big shout out to us for getting that accomplished. We would like to average about 25 to 30 a month within the next year for sure. That's the bottom line. For the bottom line net, that's what we'd like to do. Actually a bit more. I'm looking to double that, 60K. I gotta look at my list of goals and things like that. But it's been very challenging to say no to a lot of things during this whole journey. It's really just saying no and staying focused at this point instead of learning something new. It's just keeping the same trajectory and same direction, but saying no to things that are like shiny coins. Anything that I'm bringing on that's new is going to be aligned with the trajectory that we're going with, the 7-figure challenge here. Everything's going to go in alignment to that. So growing the cleaning business, and yeah, that's really where we're at. So I'm going to be sticking with this until further notice. I'm giving myself 9 weeks ideally. Now that things are slowing down, only have one job today. Yesterday had none, and I was able to get quite a bit done. But baby does tend to call for our attention as well. So balancing having the businesses and having a newborn, and also having a wife, and having to take care of my health and be mindful of those things, it does get a little difficult. It does get a little challenging. It's not easy. It definitely takes a lot of focus. So big shout out to the people that are taking care of their health. They're taking care of their family. They're taking care of their wife and kids, which is their family. They're taking care of their business, and you're striving to become somebody different each day, because this is not for the faint-hearted. I'm gonna be real. People that, and no knock against people that are just W-2 employees, but people that are in W-2 employees, they just are used to people telling them what to do, opposed to people that have small businesses or entrepreneurs, selfpreneur, whatever. If you run the ship, you have to figure out what to do. You have the vision, and you need to be able to see where things are going to go. And as a visionary myself, and like a part-time operator, which I'm looking to step out of that operating role now, because I'm going to be completely hands off, and I'm looking to hire my first operator during this whole process of hiring people. Now that I'm stepping out of it, it's just no, 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 no. And this has to do with the vision of the company and putting things forward towards that. So, that's just my spiel here. The goal for next week is to have the funnel, the hiring funnel, actually live on Indeed or other hiring platforms. Probably gonna do one other one, just depending on the cost, to have our first applicant get applied and sign up for everything. We have done a ad before on Indeed, and it was okay. We got a few people on, but the thing is like you'll have 20 people apply, but only 2 people will show up. But yeah, that's where we're looking at right now. And I hope that you guys can follow this journey, and let me know what you guys think, what content you would like to hear and see. Remember, check out the YouTube and the Instagram, MAJSAYY. I'm gonna get my workout in. Peace.